because there is extreme confusion involved in the case. In this next explosive clip from Chaos Sector, you're going to see one of Kaylee's friends talk about the morning that she was found unalived and the extreme contradiction that was never pushed back by the mainstream media. Take a listen to this explosive soundbite.
I present it this way because Katie's so-called concern contradicts the actual setting at the home. The timelines don't match. If she called around 10 a.m., then this means others had been informed also, perhaps even earlier. We know this based on an actual student's accounts in his interview. But from the media's narrative, Katie calling around 10 a.m. proves that she was aware of Kaylee being, well, harmed. Yet how would she know this unless the housemates had notified others around that time? Of course, none of that is in Dylan's affidavit. No mention of Dylan or Bethany aware of an emergency around 10 a.m. in which they had notified friends. Remember, the call went out around 12 p.m. Those friends knew about the murders earlier than the reported discovery around 12 p.m.
Okay, so I remember seeing this interview. Sorry about that. So, okay, I remember seeing this interview when it first came out, and I do remember the 10 a.m. quote from this friend of Xana and Kaylee's. Her name is Katie. So I just did a random Google search or Bing search just to see. Sorry, my dogs are. Just to see if I could find this interview, and I did. Let me just show you so you can trace my steps. What I did. Stop it. Okay, so. All right, so this is Bing, and this is what the Bing search looks like. If you do 20 or this is the name of the episode, and this comes up. I don't want to get a commercial, so I'm going to play the one that I already had playing before. Bear with me a second. And I want you to pay close attention because what happens is this was edited, and you can tell because when Katie comes on and talks, she starts crying, and then the sentence that comes back is fragmented. So just listen closely. I'm going to turn the volume up as loud as I can.
Brutally murdered in their beds while they were sleeping. I didn't believe it, for sure. I mean, it didn't make any sense. See if she was okay. She obviously didn't ever respond because it was in the morning.
A college town going from...
Okay, so I don't know if you heard it, but it was fragmented. Let me just back it up. Oh, sorry, I have to let my dog out. Okay, so let's just play it one more time. Hold on. I hope they haven't already slammed me to take it down. That might be what's going on. Because guarantee you this will be gone. So you might want to screenshot this stream right now. All right. All right, well, let's just continue with the presentation. So let me just take, I don't want this to just suck up my internet speed. So let me take this down and let's bring up YouTube. So this is a YouTube search of 2020 horror in Idaho. And this is what comes up, a 48 hours interview. Well, let me just make sure you can see that. So that's the top search, okay? Let's just filter this search a little bit. Well, first let's look down. Let's look down here. This appears to be the interview, but it's not. This is put out by Horror in Idaho. Watch what happens when I click on this.
for it to be young.
Look what happens when you skip forward. Oh, it's gone. Click down low. And I couldn't follow the link down below. You better believe me, I tried. And so then let's just go and look down. Oh, here's another one. It's been scrubbed. Look, gone. And it's not on 2020, does it? I mean, you guys, maybe you can find it. It's, you know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm not seeing this, but I can't find it. So let's see. Let's see if we can find it anywhere else. Hold on. I mean, this is just what I have to show you. I don't know what this means. I just wanted to present it to you to show you this anomaly because I can't find it. This is 48 hours. There is one little clip, but it doesn't. Let's go to view count. Yeah, I don't know, guys. You tell me what you think. You know, leave a comment below. Maybe you can find the interview where Katie quotes the 10 a.m. But as far as I know, Chaos Sector said it happened, and I back Chaos Sector up. Actually, let me show you their channel so you can go visit them yourself, because they work really hard. This is Chaos Sector. Yeah, go check out their channel. But yeah, they were the video that they, let's see, I think it's this one. Hold on.
Episode, your brain was claimed was a possible. Those all have potential connections to who was the next of kin.
It wasn't that one. Right here.
She's telling the truth. But what we can conclude.
Let's back it up a little.
Now, Dateline slithers away from any accountability with that story and suggests that information was given to them by a, quote, source. There wasn't a source. Dateline literally made it up, because if there was a source, then Kohberger was identified as the home invader and yet was never arrested for it. Trust me, he would have been arrested, even a possible felony charge. And ironically, he perhaps wouldn't be sitting in court for these crimes, which also, ironically, wouldn't have produced that freaking episode on Dateline NBC about the home invasion. The point here, Dateline NBC literally made up a story, while Kohberger was already arrested for the current crimes, attempting to justify the current charges by fabricating a previous one to the public. Then there's the claim of digital evidence, where Kohberger had attempted to contact one of the girls. No evidence has been presented thus far, and we can't assume this is the prosecution's file that went on a date with Kohberger, right? She claimed he basically sexually harassed her, right? Well, she's still alive. Surely the demented Kohberger would have also murdered her. After all, she rejected him soon after, denying any possible dates in the future. No offense to her, but Kohberger would take her rejection far more seriously than the more attractive college girls. When you have a witch hunt, a woman such as this will come out publicly and slander Kohberger's name. But we don't know how those dates actually went.